Well, hello, you guys. This is your super excited beauty consultant, Bakir Coulter, coming to you live from my bathroom. So excited to share some of our new amazing products that we'll be launching. So, because I'm not just a beauty consultant, I'm also a sales director, I get to have access to these products early. And so, what does that mean for you? Well, that means that you get to have access to them early. So I am going to be sharing my quick, just Saturday afternoon beauty routine, but also incorporating some of our new Mary Kay products that we'll be launching. So I have a clean face, I have my moisturizer on. My next step is going to be my I'm sorry, my foundation primer. And I always wear primer. Always, always, always. It is like a pothole filler. Okay. And so if you have any imperfections, this will really help your foundation look very smooth and even. So I do this everywhere. And sometimes, maybe I'm just having a chill day and I'm not going anywhere. I'll put on the primer just as a light protective coat for my skin because it kind of acts as a t-shirt for your face so that any dirt, dust, pollution that is everywhere, it will settle on your primer, not on your skin and get into your pores. Plus, it has an SPF of 15. So just the primer on makes your skin look and feel amazing like butter. Okay. The primer is 18. And this is probably one of my favorite products outside of my Miracle Set 3D. So today I'm doing just a really quick, easy dash out the door. So I'm using my CC cream. The shade that I use is deep, but it comes in 5 different shades. So I usually put a little dot on my forehead and then use our amazing brushes. I love our liquid foundation brush and how easy it is to clean. I just use a little bit of Dawn soap for a deep cleaning. So you can stipple the product, whether you're using a liquid or cream to powder or a CC cream, or you can do a buff. Okay, that's like a circular motion all over. Okay, love, love, love this product. Very easy. Okay, so now I have my base on, and oh my goodness. So what I'm going to do is share with you a brand new product that we'll be launching. So our company is, y'all know I'm all about the brows, right? So now we have this Wow Brow collection. What? So it has the new Mary Kay Volumizing Brow Tint, which I'm going to use next. It comes in a volume of shades, but it's going to help to tint, tame, and add volume to your eyebrows. It comes in 4 shades. Hold on, let me look at the names of the shades. Give me a second here. So excited about this product. So it comes in dark brunette, brunette, dark blonde, and blonde. And the shade that I'll be using is dark brunette. So I always put on my primer and my foundation first before I do my eyebrows. So of course you can take your brow brush and you can go upward and then just smooth them out. And then again upward and then smooth them out. Okay, so these are my natural brows, right? So that brow brush that I just used, it retails for 10. So it's a brow and liner brush. So you can see brow and then a liner brush. Okay, so now for the brow tint. Again, these retail for $14. Amazing. I'm like so in love with this. So it has a really, really itty bitty brush. Okay, see that? And so I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to do short upward strokes. Now, maybe you want to have your inner parts lighter. So I'm using the dark brunette. So you can use the dark brunette all over except for this front part and do the light brunette there. And then, of course, depending on your skin tone. But I'm going to use today, for sake of time, just the dark brunette. So I'm going to do short brush strokes here. And I'm just brushing upward. Okay. And then I'm going to smooth it out. Y'all, like, look at the difference already. Right? Amazing. Love it, love it, love it. So if you notice, when I did my brows, I started a little bit further in and did the rest of my brow, and then I went back and did the outer part so that the outer part would be a little bit lighter because there's less product on the brush, and then it just makes it look more natural. So look at the difference. Now I have great brows already, but look at the difference. You guys, when you're doing your makeup, your brow just finishes the look. Okay, so it really finishes the look. Oh my goodness, I love, love, love. So again, look at that. Right? I know, this is awesome. So now I'm going to do the other eyebrow. And I always like to wipe off the tip. Okay, and so here I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave a little space where I'm not doing the brow yet, and just upward strokes. Okay, and then I'm going to smooth all that out. Y'all, this is awesome. And for 14 bucks, seriously? Oh my goodness. And I know it is July, but seriously, a great gift for everybody. And this is going to be a great stocking stuffer too. I know you're not like, you're like, it just became summer and we talked about Christmas already. Yeah, already. Okay. So just remember one thing about your eyebrows. They are sisters, but they are not twins. Okay. So they don't have to look exactly alike. Now, if you make a little mistake, like I have a little bit of extra right here, I'm going to clean that up with the concealer anyway. So I'm not really worried about it. Okay. So they look like sisters. But look at the difference, you guys. Like, seriously? What? This is awesome. So that's my brow. Now, we also have new brow pencils coming out. So our new brow pencils, they're called Precision Brow Liners. They outline, define, and fill. Now, our original brow pencils, you can sharpen them. This one, you just twist up. Okay, so the color that I'm using is brunette. And so what I use the pencil for is to just make it look sharper underneath. Okay, and so again, they come in 5 shades. It comes in black brown, dark brunette, brunette, dark blonde, and blonde. Okay, and so just so you all know, to my amazing, I love all of my customers, but my VIP customers, you get to attend an exclusive event to try all of these products and give me your honest feedback. So I'm doing 2 events in August. It's going to be Thursday evening, August the 9th at 6 p.m. for my VIPs, and then Saturday morning, August the 11th at 10 a.m. So I have 2 slots, 2 time spots for those, just for my VIPs. So if you are a VIP, you can comment below, you can text me, you can call me, but I'll be reaching out to you as well. So anyway, I'm going to take the the pencil, and I'm going to go underneath and just give it a straighter edge. Okay, so just a straighter edge, so it looks like my eyebrows were just freshly done. Okay, so again here. Okay, so now I'm going to take my concealer. I love this pencil. It glides on very, very easy. And these retail for $14 as well. Okay, 5 colors. So the next thing I'm going to do is my concealer. So the concealer that I use for my skin tone is Deep Beige, because I use it as a highlighter as well, and then for some touch-ups. So I am the lightest shade of bronze. So I use like Bronze 1 mineral pressed powder. I use Bronze 1 mineral powder. I use deep mineral powder. Deep CC cream, and my liquid foundation is Bronze 2. So that'll give you an idea of that if you're a little bit darker than I am, then your concealer may be light bronze, but I use deep beige, okay, as my concealer. So I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer here. And so what I do is put it right in the arch of my brow, okay, just a little bit, doesn't take a lot. And then I usually put a little bit around the eyes, okay, just as a brightener. So from there, I'm going to use the concealer brush. I love my little holder. So cute. So I'm going to use my concealer brush. Now we have, this is our classic concealer brush. And then we also have our new cream eyeshadow or concealer brush. So I don't like to use the same brush for different products, especially for this, because you can use this for your cream eyeshadow, you can use this to apply your lip color, or you can use it for your concealer. So I have multiple brushes so that I'm not having to clean in between and deal with all that. So with this one, I'm going to go outward right along the edge of my brow. Okay. And then again, I'm using that as a highlighter for my brow bone. I'm also going to take the residue and go around the top of my brow. And here is where you can do any cleanup that you need to do. So I put the rest of it between my eyebrows just for a little bit of highlighting. Okay, so again here along the brow. And then I'm going to do the top. So that cleanup right there, that's what your concealer is for. So that one is more of a straighter edge, so I need to kind of make them look similar. So this one is a little more round, this one's a little more square. So I'm going to make this one a little more round. And again, you can do that with your concealer. So excited about this brow tint. Y'all just have no idea. Oh my goodness. Okay, so those are my eyebrows. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean up and highlight around. So I'm doing the inner part of my eye with my concealer, and then underneath the eye as well. So again, underneath, and then the inner part of my eye. That's going to open my eye up and brighten. And then if I have any imperfections, scarring, or whatever, like this is an old pimple there, I'm just using that, as some touch-ups there. But mainly focusing on the eyes. So the next thing that I'll do is my eyeshadow. So with the eyeshadow, you just want to make sure that you either use your translucent powder heavily underneath your eyes, and that'll help to catch any residue. Hold on, let me grab it. Okay, so using this heavily, this is our translucent powder. It retails for, I believe, $16. It has a little twist top to kind of open it up. Okay, and then you just put a little bit of that powder in there. And you can just take, I'm just taking my big all over powder brush. Oh my goodness, our new brushes are amaze balls, like amazing. Okay, so you take that powder, this is translucent powder, and you're gonna go underneath the eye. So what this does, it's gonna help to catch any eyeshadow that may fall so it doesn't mess up any of your makeup. Okay, and then once you're done, you just kind of wipe it away. Just make sure you remember to close it. I also use this at the end to help to control excess oil and shine. I usually put on my oil mattifier, but I forgot it in the other room, so it's in my purse, so I won't worry about it. But the oil mattifier is amazing. It helps to control excess oil and shine for up to 8 hours, so you can put it on your face before you put on your makeup. And it helps to control the oil and shine. But if it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon or evening or whatever, and you're having some shine, you can put it on over top of your makeup. You just want to kind of warm it up in your hands and just pat it, and it'll absorb the oil and give you a nice fresh face like you just did your makeup. Okay, so now I'm going to use our Mary Kay eye primer. Love it, love it, love it. It helps to really intensify your color of your eyeshadow. It also is going to help your eyeshadow not crease or fade. I love that as well. So it only takes a little bit. This is enough for both eyes. Less than a pea size amount. Okay. So I'm just gently just kind of blending that all over my eyelid. Now, if you have discolored eyelids, you can actually do your concealer all over your lids first, and then put your primer on over top of it. Or if you have like oily eyelids, you can put on the oil mattifier on your lids and then put on your primer, and that will help to control the oil as well. But your eye primer is going to help your eye makeup last all day, like no creasing, no fading. I love it. So throughout the day, the only thing that I really touch up is my lips. I don't have to worry about anything else. So now I'm going to use a highlighter. So today I am using, I don't want to show y'all my palette because it's so like, you know, but so I'm going to show you this right here. So this is like my favorite cheek color, and it has a highlighter in it. Okay, this is called Ripe Watermelon. This is my favorite cheek color, you guys. And so I use the highlighter, you know, underneath my eyes, which you'll see in a little bit, and then a little bit on my nose. But I also love to use it as an eyeshadow. So that's what I'll be doing today. This is my replacement when I run out, so my backup there. So I'm going to take one of our powder brushes. This one was a limited edition brush. I loved it. It's pink, like a blush pink. It's so soft, but it's for your eye color. And so I'm going to do this this one across my lid and then lightly everywhere else. So anytime you're doing your eyeshadow, you want to either tap off the excess or just gently blow off the excess, and that way you don't have a lot of residue that falls on your underneath your eye. So it's just a really soft, nice, just natural shimmer. So if you can see that. Okay. And so again, that's the highlighter that I just showed you from the Ripe Watermelon cheek color. I even sometimes, like when I'm doing my lipstick, I'll take a little bit of the highlighter and just pat it on my lipstick for a little bit of shimmer too. And I'll put like right there in my Cupid's bow. But that's just a nice, nice canvas. So the next thing that I'm going to do is my crease. And my crease color that I use is called Driftwood. So I'm using Driftwood. It's like a brown, a really soft brown color. Let's see. Okay, so that's Driftwood. You see I use it a lot because it's already made it to the hole in the middle. Another great color that I love to use as my mid-tone, my highlighter, my mid-tone color, or they call it a transition color, is, what's the name of it? Lavender Fog. Lavender Fog. So the brush that I'm using today is the Eye Crease brush. I love that our brushes are dummy proof. You know, they're like labeled, so I know where to use it and how to use it. So here, I'm taking the brush into my crease. I always raise my eyebrow to just give me a nice flat canvas. And I'm going to go into my crease here. And I always pat the color on first, especially when I'm helping someone else with their makeup, because it's easy to add to it. It's harder to take it away. And so now I'm just doing a swish, 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 kind of like a windshield wiper, but just in my crease. So you always want to start the color on the outside and sweep that color inward, and then blend going back and forth. And so again, this is your transition color. And so blending is so key when you're doing your makeup so that it looks seamless, okay? And so again, that swish, 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 like a rainbow, windshield wiper, whatever, back and forth in my crease. Now I have a standard eye with a slight hood, okay? So I really define my crease because I don't really have one. Okay, and so I'm going to do the other side. Again, you always want to start on the outer corner, bring that color in. Okay, so once you have the color on, then I like to go back and swish, 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 swish. So windshield wiper, back and forth to blend. Again, a great transition color. Now these are all the colors that I'm going to do today, and this is what they call a natural look. So you have your lid and highlighter, and then just one color in your crease. So that's all I'm going to do today. So now I'm going to show you our eyeliner. Oh my goodness, so excited. Sorry you guys, I meant to have this at the sink, but I kind of forgot. So all right, so our regular line eyeliner, this is our gel eyeliner. It comes in this little pod. This is a black. I wear this like every day. I love gel eyeliner or our liquid eyeliner. Those are my favorites, but I wear the gel eyeliner like every day, okay? And then when I want to do something a little bit softer, I do the liquid pen liner. So let's see, our gel eyeliner is 18, retails for 18, but I'm so excited. We have two limited edition gel liners. So one is called Espresso Ink, and so it is a dark brown. So that's actually what I'm going to try today, because as you can see, I haven't tried this one. And then we also have Ornate Orchid, which is a really pretty purple. Okay, and so again, the brown and the purple are limited edition colors. Okay, so I actually wore this the other day. So I'm gonna do the gel eyeliner in, what do we call it? Espresso Ink. So it comes with this little pen, not pen, but a little brush. So let me show you the little brush, which is pretty cool. So it comes like this, the little brush, and then you take the little top off. Hold on, this one's never been used. Okay, so you take the little top off and you have this brush there. Okay, and then you just connect it to the end, so you have an extended brush. So I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use my own, the one that I have used. Alrighty. Wait a minute. I don't know why I'm singing Christmas music. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use this one. All right, so I'm going to take the espresso ink. I'm going to put a little bit on the brush on both sides, well, really just one side. Okay, and I'm going to line my eye. So some people have to do that little like pull here You know, whatever works best for you, just don't pull too much because you don't want to really stretch the skin around your eye. So I've just been doing this for so long. I've kind of gotten it down to my comfortable science. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start. I always start in the middle because that's where the heaviness starts to fade in. Okay. So I start in the middle and then I go outward. So I'm going to do little, can y'all see that? Okay. Little dashes along my lash line. And I love a wingtip. Okay, love, 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 love a wingtip. So I'm doing a wingtip. So I love this brown. This is the first time I'm using the brown. I always wear black, but this is the first time that I'm using the brown. I decided to do that to kind of coordinate with my attire today. So I'm wearing gold, brown, what is this? Maroon or whatever today. So, but look at the difference. You guys, I'm loving this. So again, I start in the middle, go outward, and then now I'm going to go inner. So hold on, let me grab my mirror so that you can see me, but I need something closer. All right. So y'all can see, yeah, y'all can see there. Hold on. So anytime you make a mistake, let it dry. Okay, so anytime you make a mistake, just let it dry, especially like with your mascara. Let it dry, and then it'll just flake right off. If you try to wipe it off right away, it'll smear and it can mess up your makeup, okay? But that is the brown. I actually really like the brown, you guys. Oh my goodness. So again, there's my little wingtip. And I do like to do a little bit, like whatever's left over on the brush. I'll do that on the bottom. I personally don't wear eyeliner at the bottom, like pencil, because I like the bottom to look really soft. But I will like really do it dramatically if it's a nighttime or I'm going out with the girls or my man, my husband. But you guys, look at that. Yeah. So I really like this brown. I'm so used to wearing black and it's heavy, but I like that look. This is a nice steel dark color, but it's not deep and dark and bold. So really, really cute. Good job, Mary Kay. Good job, Mary Kay. Oh my goodness. Now just remember that these retail for $18, whether it's black, brown, or purple. But the brown and the purple are limited edition. Limited edition, which means once they're gone, they're gone. But if you all love them enough, they may put them into regular line. That has happened in the past. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye. Loving this brown. Did I tell y'all I love the brown? Okay. Just wonder. And then my little... So how I do my wingtip, I go from the bottom corner of my eye and I go upward. Okay. So, sorry. Bottom corner and up. So that's how I do my wingtip. And so now in the inner part, so I do the inner part really thin. And so again, you're not trying to do a straight line. You're doing little dashes, and then once you're done, you can kind of connect it and smooth it out. But I love it. So you ever wonder when you're doing your makeup, your eyeliner, your mascara, why you hold your mouth open? It helps you not to blink. You didn't know that. Some of you may have, some of you may have not known that. So now at this point, my eye makeup is done. Okay. And so I'm going to finish everything with my powder. So whether you use the loose powder or pressed powder, that's totally up to you. I use both. I use the loose mineral powder. I use the pressed mineral powder as well, so whichever your preference is. But I'm going to put it on my powder brush, and I always lean forward so I don't get anything on my clothes. And literally, oops, I got a little bit of makeup on there. So now it looks like I got a black mark. So taking the powder, blend it all over. Okay. Little circular motions. I had my eyeshadow too close. There we go. So circular motion. Again, this is maybe your everyday look, or this may be just your weekend look. But this is probably just a little bit of an upgrade past Dash Out the Door. So Dash Out the Door will be your CC cream or mineral powder, or both, you know, it depends on your preference. Usually it's one eyeshadow, cheek color, mascara, and then lipstick or lip gloss. So it's like 5 products, 5 minutes, okay? So I always just go ever so lightly just over my eyes right here, just to make sure it's blended really well, okay? So you have that with our wonderful powder foundation brush. All our brushes retail for $14. Well, $12 to $14 depending on your brush. And of course the brush set has 5 brushes in it. Your all over powder brush. It has your cheek brush, your 3-in-1 cheek brush, which I'll show you in a minute. It comes with your powder foundation brush. It comes with your all over eyeshadow brush, your crease brush, and your smudger brush. That comes in the set. But they are open stock brushes as well. So you can, you know, purchase one brush at a time, or you can do the complete brush set, which comes in that cute black case. Let me show you that. Okay, so this is the black case that all of our brushes come in. Okay, so I love to keep them in there when I'm traveling. When I'm not traveling, I keep all my brushes here. Isn't that cute? Fun? Yeah, I made that with my team a few months ago. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, so this is a 3-in-1 powder brush. Cheek color brush, sorry. So there's a little groove right here for your thumb or your finger, okay? So when I'm putting on the powder, I'm holding it like this, but you put on the powder here. You use this to highlight that in, and then you can use this one to contour, okay? I usually just use it for my cheek and for my highlighter. I don't do a lot of contouring on my cheeks, along my cheekbone. So again, ripe watermelon, smile, apple of your cheek, upward, kind of like a Nike swoosh. So I always, always, always pat the color. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. And then once I have the color on, I'll dust off the excess and then just blend. Okay, and then I'm